Now, welcome
to your beautiful home.
Hi, this is Jake Bautista and we'd like to welcome you to a brand new and our first ever MetroGuide Realty Limited Edition Series House Tour. Today we are presenting a brand new, modern and magnificent house and lot for sale located here in Ayala Alabang, Muntinlupa City. And what makes this house tour so special is it's done in collaboration with the builder of this home, one of the top luxury boutique builders here in Metro Manila, Excalibur Builders, by Mr. Sergio Syjuco. Today we have the opportunity to tour a truly authentic luxury home, and we're going to be able to see that through the property's quality materials, the craftsmanship, as well as the layout and design of this property. Let's begin by talking about the property's exterior. The first thing that you notice is all that travertine across the facade, which pairs so well with the beautiful exotic wood in the form of rosewood for the canopies and eaves, as well as the solid teak wood at the top level of the property. You also have quality biowood here for the main gate and the gate leading towards the basement parking, and it's also weather resistant and fits with the facade so well. In terms of the space, this property has a floor area of 1,500 square meters and a total lot area of 650 square meters. It has 3 levels with a basement level as well. Now join us as we begin this tour. And speaking of the quality materials, you don't just have travertine for the main house, you even have it here at the perimeter, which is actually such a rare sight. And let's head on over towards the pedestrian gate. And befitting a property of this quality, today we are going to be joined by a special guest to tour this gorgeous home. She is an accomplished television anchor and presenter, as well as a former Miss Earth. Today joining us is Miss Jamie Herrell.
Hi Jake, good day.
Hi Jamie, welcome. Thank you for joining us today in this tour.
Yeah, thank you for having me. I've always loved the area of Ayala Alabang, so I'm excited to tour this house.
Yes, it's one of the most well-planned communities in Metro Manila. But right now, upon entering the property, let's begin by talking about this beautiful facade.
Yeah, it's gorgeous.
You can see from this angle the incredible amount of travertine used throughout the space, even for the perimeter wall. In addition, for fast access for the occupants of this property, you immediately have your main gate giving you 2 parking spaces right here. And on top of these 2 parking spaces, you also have an additional 8 parking spaces at the basement of the property.
So 10.
Yes,
Wow.
8 to 10 parking spaces. And that is just fitting for a property of this size as well.
Yeah, this house is definitely perfect for people who love to host their friends. And I love how you mentioned the wall because it looks like a blank canvas. So for someone like me who loves to take photos, I could just go here and pose. And then there you go, you have your background for your Instagram.
It's a fantastic photo wall as well. And it complements the natural wood of the canopy and eaves as well. And now let's head on over towards the main entry.
Okay, let's go.
In addition, you also have a nice pocket garden at your right upon entering the pedestrian gate. But now, let's head on over towards that beautiful, large, natural wood narrow door.
Let's go. Yeah, this door is so sleek. Is this
Wow.
also Nara?
This is a camagong handle.
Oh, so this is like one of the hardest woods out there and most expensive, right?
And they complement each other so well in terms of the aesthetic. But I think what stands out here as well, Jamie, is the height of the door, which is, you can see, it's almost double our height already. And such a grand entrance fits this kind of property.
I love as well how there's windows on the side. Is this purposely done by the designer and why?
Yeah, so that you have natural light for the hallway space as well. Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
Now, welcome
To your beautiful home.
This home immediately welcomes you to a stunning sight. A floor-to-ceiling, double-height, Brazilian backlit marble wall. This Bianca Oro fixture has also Nara wood on both sides, giving such a beautiful anchor to your entire main amenity space. And of course, Jamie, this leads towards your grand living area.
Grand indeed. Come over here, come closer and take a look at this grand living room. Now, the space is so massive that you have a lot of space that's basically walkable. So you have a lot to play here. But the beauty about this area is not only its interior, but also the double height ceiling as well. So you get space not only horizontally, but also vertically. And because of this, you have floor to ceiling windows, which brings a lot of natural light into the room. So as you walk into this space, you're not only greeted by greenery, but because of the light, you also can appreciate the Italian furnishing as well. Now, speaking of floor to ceiling, let's talk about the ceiling really quick. Now, this is tortoise shell Nara. Now, I love this installation, I must say. I believe it took 4 months, right? To
Yes.
make. But the installation took longer?
I think so. And you can see the thickness of the Nara used, and you also see how it complements the aesthetic of the entire living space, including that gorgeous wall right behind you.
Yes, now speaking of the wall, you have a yin and yang situation going on here. And as you can see, this is absolutely great material. It's hard as a rock because it's an actual stone from Italy. It's the Italian monumental stone. So you know when you're buying a house that's designed by Excalibur Builders, you know you're getting good quality materials. Now over here, you have the Italian monumental stone. And to complement it, you have a softer texture and softer touch on the top, which is also the travertine as well. Now, the last thing I must add about this room, which I absolutely love, is a Kenneth Cobonpue artwork, which is one of my faves because not only it's absolutely gorgeous, but at the same time, he's a fellow Cebuano.
Yes, actually, this piece is beautifully placed here in your living area for everyone to enjoy, and it's actually a one-of-one piece. It's part of a series inspired by Kenneth's mother, who was a pioneer of rattan weaving to create these dynamic shapes. And actually, as of the making of this video, there are probably just around 10 of this series all around the world. And this is one of them, and no two are alike. So just as this house is a limited edition property, it also has a limited edition artwork within it. And now, from your primary living space, let's now take a look at your secondary living room. This is a beautiful area in the property, and what stands out to me right here is this gorgeous Patagonia Brazilian backlit wall right here. And it also has camagong niches here, Jamie, on the sides. So you can see the contrast of the Nara with the camagong right here. And it looks so beautiful that it would be actually a shame if you put a television set right here. Even though you could, it's a beautiful conversation piece for guests. And it also has a very relaxing feel as well, while you're just lounging here with family and friends.
That's true. In fact, when we started walking here from the grand living room, there's really a sense of intimacy here. I think it's because of the lighting. It gives like that a little bit more of a warm lighting, which everyone looks for if you're having, like, let's say, a movie date night, if ever you decide to put a TV here, or even dinner as well with a loved one.
And what stands out here also is the soft hotel-like lighting throughout the property, and it's further accentuated by the beautiful natural wood ceiling right here with the cove lighting. And of course, from this space, it's now time to explore your spacious lanai and swimming pool area.
Exciting. Okay.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Let's go.
Now over here we have the swimming pool. Of course you have a little jacuzzi here, and you also have your main pool here. But when you look at the ceiling, it's made out of rosewood, which is one thing I really love about this house, is that they have different types of materials for the ceilings and different designs as well. Now, the tiles that are used for the pool are made out of Italian tiles. And so you really have like that really luxury and comforting like sight when you look at the pool. And for those who are really into having a good flow in the house, you have a waterfall here in the pool also. Now these two rooms over here lead to two different places. This one leads to the bathroom, and this one leads directly to the kitchen. So if you ever decide to host someone here by the pool, you can easily whip up something in the kitchen and bring it here for them to dine. And lastly, but not the least, my favorite, is chilling by the furniture. And the great thing about it is that when you look around, you have a lot of cool colors, right? You have the gray, you have the blue, you have the green. But again, they really thought the design through, that they actually brought in a little bit of warm colors through the furnishing and through the pillows as well.
You're right, Jamie, and what's amazing about this space is you can truly feel the size of the lot at 650 square meters, because you have so much space to just lounge and relax with your family. You have your garden area, your jacuzzi, and even the designers were able to think of having your additional bathroom right here for convenience as well. But now it's time to explore from your lanai space. Let's take a look at your beautiful dining area. Let's go.
Very sturdy screen.
Yes, you also have quality screens throughout the property. And this is very important, especially if you have pets, and also if you want to have a lot of ventilation through the property as well. Wow. Check this out. This, Jamie, is a massive Brazilian marble table with a signature Kenneth Cobonpue piece right over it, with 6 massive Nara slabs positioned over your dining area, giving such a grand and elegant feel. You can sit 8 people right here. And Jamie, you can see this is a fantastic hub for the entire main amenity area of the property because you can see the pool area, the main entry, the living space, even the secondary living space. And you can just imagine having the family gather right here. What do you think about the area?
Jake, I love this area. I feel like what I said a while ago, it's definitely a place for people who really want to host their family and friends. This is not only a typical table because of this, but also because of the bottom portion here, which is like this really interesting wood design. Can you tell me a bit about that?
That is a weave design, and this was specially designed by Excalibur Builders, by its principal designer, Sergio Syjuco. And from here, you can also see that this is in line also with the value proposition of Excalibur Builders, which is providing more than what the client asks for. Because you can easily have just 4 pieces of wood just to prop up the table. But imagine the amount of Nara wood used here. It's good for already several tables, but that adds the beauty and aesthetic of the space. And now, from your dining area, let's now explore the main modern kitchen. Let's go.
I'm excited about the kitchen because I'm so particular about kitchens. All right.
You also have, Jamie, these sliding doors if you want to have separation between the 2 areas. But you have these glass panels so that you still have that feeling of openness.
Before we move on to other parts of the kitchen, I just want to say I love the wooden panel. The reason is because some houses, when you just have the glass, a lot of people don't see that the door is closed. So imagine how many people would actually hit themselves on the wall or on the door. So I love this idea of having like this wooden panel. Something so simple but so important as well.
And actually, it also complements the aesthetic of the dining area as well. And it flows towards this very modern and well-planned kitchen. Of course, it's anchored by this dual-level Neolith countertop. And what's beautiful about this is it already has storage, and you also have quality pull-outs right here.
I love how
in
organized
terms of the
it is.
quality of the materials used. These are Bloom branded, so you can put your utensils here. So these are small additions that add up towards having a quality luxury built home. Give me a little time, Jamie, because I really want to go through some of the features of this property because they may be small, but these are items that are important in the day-to-day use of a kitchen. For example, having this hidden waste basket right here. Imagine having a gorgeous kitchen and then having a big waste basket right in the middle of it to spoil the aesthetic, right?
Yeah.
And then you also have the lit cabinetry right here. This is actually sensor activated. So you can just wave your hand right here and it turns on. And I think
Jake, is this a cabinet? How do you open this?
you just
Stand
click,
back.
you just push right here.
Here?
Yes.
Oh my god!
Okay. So it's an automated
Oh.
cabinet, and you can just press right here once again to close it, and you can also open it right here.
I feel like I'm part of the future.
In terms of safety, actually, the angle of how it opens has very little risk of hitting anyone. And you can easily close it once again with just the press right here.
Wow.
Okay? And you have beautiful lit cabinetry here, a stainless steel sink. You also have, by the way, a kitchen branded wine chiller already included and installed. And this modern kitchen already comes with a built-in La Germania branded microwave oven and even an Elba branded dishwasher already and a double-doored Samsung refrigerator.
Yeah, these features are so amazing. You basically get all of the features you need to have a more comfortable kitchen experience.
Yes, and it's
I
so
love
convenient already. Yes. And on the other side, you have, of course, for heavy cooking, Jamie, you have a 5-burner cooktop and oven already with a built-in range hood.
Do I press this also?
Yes,
Whoa.
you can also actually press, and even here on the other side, open this up. And these are Bloom branded hinges as well. Now, Jamie, in terms of accessibility, this kitchen can also be accessed through this door towards the basement area. So if you have groceries that you need to bring up immediately here for cooking, you have access without going through the main door. And right here, you have access towards
the lanai and pool.
Your lanai and pool area. So if you have a cookout and a party, you can bring the food immediately to your guests.
Yeah,
Okay?
I think the accessibility of this house is one of my favorite features.
Speaking of accessibility, you have another door on the other side.
Now over here you have 3 doors welcoming you around this room, but let's start here on the left side, which is the powder room, which I find very important because as a woman, you always want to check your lipstick and all that, and at the same time, you also want to make sure it's presentable to the guest as well. Let's take a look. Ooh, I'm loving the vibe here, you know. You get all of like these colors, like these cool colors like white, beige, and black. And there's like a sense of comfort and style at the same time.
You have travertine as well as an onyx marble wall right here and quality Toto powder room fixtures as well as a black stone countertop. So this is conveniently located beside the dining area for your guests, and at the same time also matches the aesthetic and luxury feel of this property. Okay? And here on the other side, you have a storage room right here, Jamie, which can be maximized as well as a pantry room. And then on the other side, you have the first room in the house.
Yes.
Would you do the honors?
I will. Oh, this is so gorgeous. Jake, the one thing I love about this room is I like to call this the imaginary room. There's so much you can do with it. First off, it's really near the parking lot. So if you have like senior citizens that are coming in here and they want to stay in this house, well, it's easy access for them. You can even make this a playroom for kids. You can make this a gym. There's just so much you can do with it. And I just love that idea. And again, I love how the walls are white. So it's like a blank canvas, which when I walk into a house, it makes me very excited because it makes me think of so many possibilities.
Yes, and you can feel, Jamie, the contrast between that beautiful narrowwood flooring and then that beautiful Nara treatment for the ceiling, which is a hallmark of Excalibur Builders, and how it contrasts against the white walls. And you can imagine having a beautiful artwork here, or even your designer furniture.
So right over here, you have the ensuite bathroom.
And what's noticeable here also is even for the bathroom doors, you have this amazing height as well for the doors and the frames. And checking out this first bathroom, you have Toto branded bathroom fixtures as well as a beautiful lighted mirror, and you can even adjust the intensity of that light, and floor to ceiling tiling as well as a beautiful shower enclosure with tempered glass. Okay? And of course, Jamie, you can open this up towards your parking space. Like you said before, like an imaginary room. For me, I would call it a multi-purpose room because if you don't want to use this as a guest room, you want to use this as a den area, you can literally open this up and then have some outdoor furniture right here as an extension of this space.
I want to buy this place. I wish I had budget. Anyways.
Okay. Now, let's head on over towards the next area. Okay?
Okay.
And now let's head on over towards the second room in the house. Right beside the main door, you have, through this sliding glass door with beautiful natural Nara wood, an executive meeting room. And what's amazing about this room is the size, the scale, the ceiling height, once again, that beautiful narrow wood treatment for the ceiling. And of course, what stands out here is this custom designed Nara executive table with a weave design once again, similar to the main dining table, and a beautiful Brazilian blue marble wall right here to accentuate the entire space.
I love the idea how there's just a lot of space here that you can just walk into. And so when you're ready to work, you don't have to worry about bumping the wall or bumping the table. And the best part is that it's facing the door. So when somebody comes in, you can easily welcome them with command, but with your warm face as well. And I love this. You could really tell that the way that the furniture was placed around the room was well thought through.
And you also have all that natural light coming from the sliding door on the other side of the room, giving you access to the garden at the front of the house. In addition, you can also give yourself a lot of privacy, especially if you have business meetings, because it's right beside the main door, so your guests don't need to go through the rest of the property, but you have a beautiful home office setup already. And in addition, you have a ensuite bathroom right here if you want to maximize this as a bedroom as well. Let's take a quick look.
Let's check it out.
Okay. And this is a spacious bathroom, as you can see, with a beautiful lighted mirror. And check out the other side here, Jamie. Look at the care that they've put into the design of this property. Even...
Does that light up?
Yes.
Oh, wow.
And it's not just this compartment. Even the side storage compartment also lights up.
Wow.
See, it's very, and also you also have soft close cabinetry. And just to show you the soft close effect.
So kung galit ka. Oh.
And it's also a lot safer as well. Okay? Set on up.
Let's go. I love this couch also. Looks very comfortable.
This was placed here also to give you an idea of the dimensions of the space. On top of your executive table, you also have a nice area right here.
Sorry, I'm just sitting in all of the rooms as you're explaining. I'm going to every single chair. I'm testing it out for you guys. It's very comfy, promise.
And the great thing also is, while we're talking about the beautiful features of the property, you are also experiencing the feeling of every single room, right?
And I can really envision like how I would personally set up this space. Like I would definitely put like a book drawer there, or a bookshelf rather, on this part of the room. And then I would have like maybe a painting here by this couch, so I can just read my book.
Yeah, this is such a relaxing space, even though you would call this a meeting room.
Yeah.
Okay. Come on, let's now explore the other areas of the property. And now, but before we do that, I think it's time to take a look at this gorgeous ornamental space right beside the main door.
It's beautiful. It's metal, but it looks like wood.
Yes, this is one of the trademarks of Excalibur Builders. They're always going above and beyond. You could put simple grills here or even just simple cladding, but this is even inspired by the designs of nature. It looks like a leaf as well, and the craftsmanship that went into the curves of this space is a testament of a luxury builder. Okay.
So gorgeous, so sleek.
And now, let's head on over through your narrow staircase towards your basement level. Let's go.
So I love this staircase because usually when I go to other people's houses, the panel of the stair is very narrow.
Yes, this is actually 9.5 inches.
Yeah, so it's perfect. So even with, I mean, I hate to say this, but even people with big feet, they're safe here. And I love the lights also.
And you have, of course, tempered glass for the barrier here. Very sturdily installed. Beautiful lighting. And this leads towards, and you can even see you have that wood design even underneath the stairs. So there's no part of this house that was not thought out. And here we are at the landing space in your basement level. And just as a quick run through, from the staircase on this side, you have a storage room just to maximize the space beside the stairs. And you have your access to the elevators. You can access all 4 levels of the property. And of course, the designer, Sergio Syjuco, also made sure that you have travertine cladding even throughout all the entrances of the elevator throughout the property. Okay.
We're gonna test drive this baby later.
Okay. And of course, you have access here towards your parking space.
Let's go. So you have a massive outdoor space. In fact, you can fit 1, 2, 3, 6 cars over here, and you have a gentle slope. So it's an easy access for cars to come down when they come from the gate entrance. And you also have service space here as well.
And you also can fit like a 7th to 8th car in this area. And talking about the slope, that's important, especially if you have luxury vehicles and lower vehicles or even sports cars that can easily be accommodated through the parking space, even though it's here in the basement area. So the designer Excalibur Builder really thought that out. And
so Jake,
yeah, let me just walk you very quickly through the service areas. So these are vital for any home, especially of this size. So right here, you have a dedicated laundry space. So imagine you already have storage, you can already hang clothes in there, you can have a washer and dryer on this side.
I like, one of the features that I really like is this drainage. Because
Yes.
sometimes there's so much water and some people don't think about this part of the laundry room.
Yes, so functionality and practicality are really important in terms of the design. And then right here, you have your auxiliary kitchen space. On top of the spacious kitchen that you have upstairs, you also have another area right here for heavy cooking, and you can have another large cooktop and oven right here. And especially if you have, for example, barbecues, you don't have that smoke going through the main amenity area.
And it won't stick not to your clothes.
Okay. Yes, and on this side, you also have your primary staff room. So I'm just gonna walk in so that you can appreciate the size.
Oh, wow.
It already has a split-type air conditioning unit and also an ensuite bathroom as well.
The one thing I love about these 3 spaces that you just spoke about is that all of them have windows, which then gives a lot of like ventilation for people, like fresh air if they want to open the windows. And the space is all massive, from the laundry room to the kitchen and here as well, especially here, because you want everyone that's living in your home to be comfortable and feel at home as well.
Yes. So your household staff will have a nice dedicated area right here. Okay. And then on the other side, let me just quickly point this out. So we won't open them up anymore. You have your driver's room on this side, you have a driver's bathroom on this side, and then you have your electrical room right here. So you have 6 different rooms on this level, which are all vital in terms of the operation of the property and also of the operation of your household.
Jake, I'm curious though, because I saw a TV over there and like a smaller TV over there, like a smaller screen. What are these 2 things here?
These screens can potentially give you access to the camera at the front of the house so that you can view if you have guests, especially if you're out of the house, and then your household staff doesn't have to come running up to check who it is. So you already have that visual. And you can potentially even have this visual, even for example, for your CCTV system. So especially if, for example, you have security also on this level.
Wonderful.
Now let's head on in.
This house is so efficient.
Yes, efficient and also well thought out.
Yes.
Okay. Set on up.
Okay.
And now we're back here at the ground level of the property. And it's time to explore the second level.
Floor.
Let's go.
We see this again, which is really nice because you get to enjoy it when you're walking up the stairs and when you're also entering the house.
Yeah, you can feel the artistry of the property every day as you go through the stairs. Another nice aspect, Jamie, by the way, is having this large window which adds to the facade of the house but at the same time gives natural lighting to two levels of the property through the staircase. Okay, let's go.
Ooh. Coffee nook?
Wow.
It's a coffee nook.
So welcome to the family hallway space with a coffee bar here in the second level of the property. I think what stands out here immediately, Jamie, is this beautiful arabescato marble countertop and that stone that wraps around the entire space.
I love the sink here.
Yes,
You
it's a
can't
hidden
see the
drain.
drainage. Yeah.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Check
Oh,
this
but you
out.
can move it if ever you want to clean.
Yeah.
Wow.
So
This is
of course you won't
beautiful.
do like heavy washing there, so the aesthetic fits very well. You already have your refrigerator, coffee maker, and also, check this out, Jamie, you have push to open quality cabinetry. This would make for a great linen closet as well.
Oh. The one thing I like about this is that it's actual wood.
Ah,
Because other developers would have like the sticker, this is actual wood,
yes,
which I
and
love.
you can see even the craftsmanship and how clean the lines are when you close the cabinets. And to add to the signature pieces of this property, you also have a red Grande Papilio chair. This was actually inspired by the shape of a butterfly, but it's also supremely comfortable.
Ooh. Comfort test time.
Yes, and as you can see, Jamie's able to enjoy and experience this property as we tour it. And you can feel the luxury of the home, not just with the features, but with these amazing add-ons as well.
This is very interesting because it has like a curve, which you'd think it would make you slouch a bit with your back. But the truth is, it actually aligns your back better, adding to that comfort.
That's why these are award-winning designers as well.
It feels award-winning.
Okay, and now it's time to head on over towards the primary or master bedroom of this home. Let's go. Welcome to your primary or master bedroom.
Jake, this is bigger than my condo. It's so massive. It's like 3 times bigger than my condo.
And I think what stands out here, Jamie, are so many elements that come together beautifully. The first is that solid, narrow ceiling design with those unique zigzag lines that have such a unique feel, but at the same time, they're still soft on the eyes. And you have the media cabinetry with that book match stone, with that natural wood, and even the lit cabinetry on the other side. You can imagine having movie nights right here and having a massive king-sized bed.
I think the beauty about this massive space also is that not only you can have your king-size bed, but at the same time you can also do like, or have a little living room here as well.
And that's why we have an iconic piece of furniture here, the Mama Chair by the designer Gaetano Pesce. And this also illustrates the size of the space. So you can imagine having a full, almost living room set up to here, and with still plenty of space left over on the other side of the room.
This is so massive. How about this closet? The touch.
Yes, it's pushed open again. And you can see once again the quality of the storage units of the property. This room is so large, Jamie, that you have two separate split-type air conditioning units for it. Okay? And now, behind this door, you have your primary or master walk-in closet and bathroom.
Every girl's dream. I'm living my Sarah Jessica Parker dream. Check out this closet. And we also have this stone which basically divides the closet and the bathroom as well. Now, I'm going to show you the closet. Now, it has sensors, so when you open it, it lights up. And the whole place is thought through so well. You have like your shoe rack here. You can put your clothes in this compartment, and check this out. I love it when designers really think about organization. When you open this, not only that you have like different compartments that you can use to organize your stuff. So if you're in a rush, it's so quick to get your items, but at the same time, there's light here as well. So you could see everything that you need to see in your closet. And the best part is that this closet space is so massive that you have a his and her side, which I'm in the her, and Jake is in the he.
And let me just open it up on this side. Once again, the shoe rack area. And even the cabinetry here is also lit. Okay? And
Jake, can we talk a bit about this wall as well?
And
once it's light up as well. It's
yes,
lit up rather.
Once again, consistent with the aesthetic of the property, you have a Brazilian backlit marble wall once again here, separating your master walk-in closet space from your main bathroom area, which we will explore right now. Let's take a look. And you can see that mirror just turned on once JV walked into the space.
And everything is compartmentalized, so you have your shower here, you have two sinks here, so you don't really need to fight looking at the mirror and using the sink. You have a beautiful bathtub here, and
for privacy, you also have an opaque tempered glass barrier right here for the toilet area. And you also have TOTO fixtures for the entire master bathroom as well. And you can see the luxury of having this beautiful backdrop beside your freestanding bathtub. Okay. So what do you think?
I love this wall so much. It brings so much character to the closet and also the bathroom. And there's a sense of branding here as well. Like I notice in every room, like there's certain woods that you can always see. And I love that.
Yeah, and you can see that, of course, to save energy, the lights also turn off on their own.
And I feel like I'm in a spa, which I think is everyone's goal when they're designing their bathroom. So I really love that. It's so relaxing here. Can I live here?
Okay, let's go.
Let's go.
And now it's time to explore the next bedrooms of this property. And now, just as a recap, Jamie, we already took a look at one room downstairs and then the meeting room and then the primary bedroom. So we've taken a look at 3 rooms, and this would be the 4th room in the property. Let's go.
The one thing I love about this house also is just the thought of the ceiling, because sometimes people don't really care about it that much, but here we do.
Once again, a hallmark of Excalibur Builders are the unique ceiling treatments. Once again, you see that this has a completely different design once again from the other bedrooms. And this even has 2 levels, JB, you can see.
Yeah, different dimensions.
Yeah. And then you also have the massive windows right here. And I also want to point out that you have nice views for all of the bedrooms the community and the area of the property is very safe, secure, peaceful. There's a lot of greenery around the property. How does this area make you feel?
It makes me feel like I want to spy on my neighbors. I'm just kidding. I mean, the good thing about it is that you also have like these trees, so you do have a sense of privacy as well. And again, the one thing I love is that there are windows in practically every room. So if you really want to just basically get some fresh air, like you could just easily open it, and you don't have to worry about mosquitoes because you could just always open the screen.
Yeah, so these are
to protect yourself.
As
yes, but I love wood in general when it comes to houses. I grew up with it because when my mom and my dad built our house, we really focused on good quality as well. And that's why when I walked in here, like, I was just blown away.
I'm glad that this was able to bring back some good memories for you.
Amazing memories.
Okay, and right here, you have an ensuite bathroom. And check out, Jamie, the size of this bathroom.
I know. It's so massive.
And even here on the other side, you have lit cabinetry. And once again, the lit mirror as well.
I just want to like highlight the importance of a lit mirror, especially for women, because when we put on our makeup, we really need to see it very well. And women have a different wants when it comes to lights. So the one thing that I love about your mirror here is that you can actually lessen the light or make it lighter just by pressing the button. And you can also change the color to white light, natural light, and yellow light.
Yes, so you can change the intensity and the color temperature. Yes. Okay. And now it's time to head on towards the 5th room. Okay. Let's go. After you. So what's different about this room is it's facing the front of the house. That's why you have this natural light, and this adds to the facade of the property, having this floor to ceiling window. And check out, once again, Jamie,
the Nara ceiling, which I also like because if you look at the other rooms, it's the same material but different design.
Yeah, the configuration is different. So in terms of, especially if you have siblings who are going to be staying in this property, you can imagine them having different tastes and feel, and a different feel for every room.
That's right, that's so true.
Okay, and of course you have an ensuite bathroom right here. So we can turn on the light. And this has a different feel also in terms of, you can see the intensity there.
Yeah. I'm a natural light girly. Anyways.
And you also can see, Jamie, the size of the windows here. You have so much ventilation and natural air for your bathrooms as well.
And the Toto.
And of course, top quality fixtures all throughout. And okay. And right here, Jamie, on top of the 4th and 5th bedrooms that we just took a look at, you actually have an additional room right here, which is a security room. And this actually is a room where you can potentially have the wiring for additional security systems in the property. And it's a multi-purpose room, but right now you have this glass panel which adds to the beauty of the facade of the property. And right here,
next room,
you have the 6th bedroom. Let's go. Yes, once again, this has a different feel. Once again, on two sides, you have that narrow treatment.
But this is the corner room, which is nice because you have also more lighting as well here and here.
Yes, and then what's the feel for you in terms of looking out the window and over the neighborhood right here?
I feel relaxed looking outside the window. It's kind of like, I imagine myself if I'm staying in this room and I wake up and the first thing I see outside, it makes me feel like I'm in a good community and I'm in a safe community. And it's such a great way to start your morning, you know, just having like that positive note in your mind.
Yes.
That's how I feel being in here.
Yes, so a beautiful quality home, a luxury home in a luxury community as well. Okay? And of course, you have an ensuite bathroom right here. Oh, so this has, once again, that large mirror and even has the accordion screen right here. And then, once again, the cabinetry on the other side.
With the lights. Oh. I'm seriously gonna try to befriend whoever buys this place so they can adopt me.
And I think, Jamie, another idea for this property is it isn't just for a family with small children. It's also excellent even for siblings who are already grown or even adult siblings who want to move into a large home together because of the size of the bathrooms and the walk-in closets as well.
And at the same time, with like all of the bedrooms, they don't necessarily have to be bedrooms. Like you could make this into, if you're into dancing, you can make this into a dance room, or you could make this into another office or a library. Like there's so many possibilities in this house. I love it.
And the design would complement all of those potential options as well. And by the way, I also like to point out that you have an intercom system for the bedrooms.
Oh, okay.
So this is the first time that we're pointing it out through the tour, but through the bedrooms you have these phones that you can contact the staff area as well. So that would increase communication throughout the household. So really just another small item, but very important also. Okay.
And I love how we see this slab again that you mentioned a while ago, and we can also see the grand living room as well.
And you see that the ambient light coming from the backlit marble wall lights up the entire hallway space of your second level. And check out this view. Imagine all the occupants here at the second level are able to enjoy this relaxing view as they go in and out of their rooms every day. Okay? And now let's head on up towards the third level. Let's go. Okay. And I think just as we're going up here, you immediately notice
Kenneth Cobonpue.
what a gorgeous light fixture that we have right here.
Yeah. Can you tell me the story about this?
This is actually inspired by an aerialist who is in flight. And this is made up of brass and gossamer wiring.
Wow.
And you can see that it's such an iconic drop light in this space. Everyone going through the second level and the third level will see this, and you can even see this from outside the house as a statement piece for the property.
I think it would really like surprise people as well, delightfully surprise them as they walk up here, because the first two, like you get a lot of like designs and all that, but then you don't have this on every part of the stair.
Yeah,
so
this is such an anchor piece for your top level of the property. This just readies you for what's to come here in the top level of the property. Let's go.
Now let's explore the 6th and 7th rooms of the property.
Okay, let's head on over here.
Near the elevator.
And please do the honors.
Let's go.
Wow, so it's a corner room once again. And you can see in full effect the accordion screens right here. Cove lighting. And then I love that the ceiling height is still maintained throughout the top level of the property.
And I love how this is a corner room, and I think most of the rooms here are corner rooms as well.
Yes, actually, a majority of the rooms are already corner rooms.
Yeah. And I would love to call this the white room.
Yes, and actually, once again, this is a multi-purpose room. Since you already have 6 rooms downstairs, you can potentially have this as like a studio.
Yeah, actually that's what I thought. So when we walked into this room, you see a lot of white, which I like because again, It makes you feel like you can imagine the space. And as I'm here, I feel like this could be a meditative space. Because when you look outside, you see like the greenery that surrounds this whole corner room. And because white is pure and it's basically like clear, right? And so I feel like if I just had a little ottoman and I just sat on my ottoman and I just meditated, I could stay here for hours.
Yes. Based on what you said, having like an exercise mat here and making this a nice home gym would also be a nice idea. Because it's also a large enough room. Okay? And of course, if you want to maximize it as a bedroom, you once again have a spacious bathroom here. Ensuite bathroom. Once again with all the quality fixtures and the lit cabinetry on the other side.
And I think the details of this bathroom really fits that room because as I said a while ago, right, it feels very pure. And when you walk in here, you get like a lot of white accents as well.
It has a lighter aesthetic which matches the room. Okay. Once again, top-notch design from Excalibur Builders. Okay.
Let's go to the next room.
After the 7th room, we now have right beside it an additional room. This is a storage room which can also be maximized for storing different types of luggage, or even you can repurpose this to become a potentially an area where you can store wine and other collectibles as well.
That's perfect because if ever you host people in this floor, which we're gonna see more later, like the features on this rooftop, you can definitely store some of the items that you need in here instead of like leaving it in your room, and it's a great way to declutter a space and make it feel more serene.
Yes, and also this would also make for a great dry pantry.
That's a good idea.
So when you open it up, you already have all the snacks here, which you can access through the bedrooms and the entertainment areas here. Okay, and now let's head on over towards the 8th room.
The final room. Well, the final bedroom.
Yeah. So, how do you feel about this particular room, Jamie?
Man cave.
Do you think? So,
yeah.
In terms of the size, it's almost similar as the other room. But and once again, it's a corner room overlooking the street of the property. You can see from this angle, there's so much greenery outside. You can see treetops already. That's how high we are. And in terms of the size, you can easily have a large entertainment system here.
Yeah, so that's why I said like man cave, because I really feel like if you have a massive house like this, the gentleman that owns a house needs to have their own space. And so I could really see, like, let's say a foosball over here, maybe beanbags over here, and television here.
Or even an arcade, right?
Yeah,
like
where
a vintage arcade.
Like where a guy could feel like a man, right?
That's a fantastic idea, but that is what's great about having a property with this many rooms. And of course, for functionality, Jamie, it also has an ensuite bathroom.
Like all of the rooms.
Oh, and like you said, it has a more masculine feel.
Yeah, see? The other room that we went to a while ago was lighter. This has more grayish tones, which is very bachelor-like.
Yeah, and you can see it here even in the gray tones of the cabinetry here on the other side. Nice.
Beautiful.
So even the room designs complement each other per level. Okay. Okay.
Now it's time to check out the house's entertainment area.
Wow.
Look how magnificent this room is. It's so vast. And again, you have like the wood here on the ceiling, Nara wood, I might add.
Yes, and once again, you have a distinctive design for the entire space. And this room is divided into two areas. On this side, let's begin with the
bar.
Beautiful bar space.
Kenneth Cobonpue.
Yes, once again, a beautiful light fixture by Kenneth Cobonpue, and then you have a dual level Roman travertine countertop right here. And this would make for a great area to just entertain guests, meal prep, And then check this out. You have...
I can slam it.
It's soft close, so no problem.
Oh.
That's a great way to test it. So you see that you can have some different types of glasses here. That's why the compartments are like this, which would fit the bar area so well. And you can check this out, Jamie. You even have lit cabinetry once again.
Beautiful.
Okay.
Now, how about this side?
Okay. And you see the space. This entire room is currently set up as a single room, Jamie. But you can potentially convert this into the 9th and 10th room in the property. You can potentially have a barrier right here, or a wall, or a partition. That's why we say that this property is a 9, potentially 10 room property. Because we've now explored 8 rooms. This is the 9th room. And if you put a partition here, this can potentially be the 9th and 10th room. Okay? And then check out this space once again with that beautiful stone design with the media cabinetry. And check this out. You have a moon system sofa by the world-renowned architect Zaha Hadid as another piece of luxury furniture for this gorgeous home.
Ooh. And I love how you also have this, which you can just bring closer to the couch if you want to prop your feet up. Or you can just leave it somewhere else if you want to have a conversation with someone and you want them to sit on the other side.
You can imagine this being a nice family gathering space. You could have an entertainment system right here, but family, friends over, you already have a conversation piece in terms of the furniture. It looks otherworldly, actually. It's like having an artwork within a house that is an artwork. So, and of course, the entire space is so cool also because of the floor-mounted air conditioning unit already for the space. And you have so much natural light because of all the windows leading out to your roof deck space, which we will explore in a little while.
Yeah.
So what's next?
We're gonna view my favorite room in this house. Now, if ever a person decides to make a man cave, this is a woman's cave, which is the spa.
This is such a complimentary area.
Now,
check this out.
Look at this. Look at the streaks of blue, the lights. Look at the tiles here. This is a Turkish bath type of bed, which is so perfect. And if you look at the details really closely, you could see that the tiles is not just like one whole strip that you could just slab on there, right? Every single tile is placed in one by one. So imagine all of that effort just to make this beautiful piece in this spa. And there's also a steam room.
So you can see.
Let's step inside.
And you also have, Jamie, a steam system from Sweden for this space.
Which is the best in the world because they're known for that.
Yeah, so it's a quality system also. And in addition, you can see that the length and space can accommodate even a very tall person as well. And
I love this because it's not just a curve and it just goes straight. There's like this little curve here as well. And the reason why that I feel like this is made, like this curve, is not only for design of style, but it's also for your lower back. Because sometimes when you bend your knees a bit, it actually lessens the stress on your lower back. I learned this recently because I have a back problem. So, oh yeah.
So it's very ergonomic in terms of the design.
Yes.
I also want to point out that even the windows over your head, they're specially installed to be able to accommodate the steam for this room. So every single aspect of this was well planned out.
Yeah.
And of course, you can have a warm bath and then a steam bath, and then right after you can have a cold shower here on the other side. And then of course, you have your proper bathroom area here as well.
Again, our fabulous mirror and our Toto toilet.
Okay.
Now it's time to view the roof deck. let's make our way outside.
Wow.
Now, as you enter outside, you get a lot of fresh air. I don't know if you guys can hear it, but the breeze is definitely there. And as you go out, it's actually a reminder that you get the best of both worlds living here, because you could see like the city view here, but you're actually not that far away. So you get the convenience of being near the city, but also the comfort of being surrounded by nature, which is considered luxury to me.
You're right, Jamie. And what's amazing is you can already see the Alabang skyline from here. And on the other side, you have such a soothing and calming view of treetops throughout the Ayala Alabang community. And you have a beautiful work of art here, a folly bench by Ron Arad. And this further accentuates this property being a work of art. In addition, I just want to point out, this is just a nice small aspect. You can see how beautiful your Turkish bath is on this side. You can see the lighting.
I really love the light because it's not like the usual blue that you see in a spa.
Yes, it's so calming. And then here on the other side, you have your covered roof deck area.
So you could see the ceiling is made out of beautiful natural wood. And as you walk here, you could also see this Italian furniture where you could actually have tea with your family or friends, and you can enjoy the greenery that surrounds the whole house.
And also from this perspective, Jamie, you can appreciate the size of this space. And this is a fantastic extension of your den area. Do you think of these spaces, the open area, the covered area, the bar space, or the entertainment area, which one is your favorite?
That's a hard question. I would say the spa.
The spa. That's the fifth option.
Which you did not mention, but again,
that was the secret fifth option.
That's the secret fifth option.
Okay. So there's so much to love about this property.
Oh, there is. I have no idea how many times I said love in this video.
Okay. Now it's time to check out the elevator.
So now to use the elevator, all you have to do is tap the button going down. Let's go inside. And then use the access card, tap it. And once it says that, you can click your floor. See you downstairs.
See you.
And we're here at the ground floor.
What a fantastic home. Jamie, thank you for joining us. What did you think about this property?
It's such a lovely home, Jake, and thank you so much for having me here again. And I just have one question, because I'm very curious about the man behind this house. Like, who designed it? And like, we just want to know more, like all of the details.
Yes, Jamie, those were my sentiments as well as we were touring this property. Fortunately, I was able to have a long conversation with the principal designer and president of Excalibur Builders who built this home, Mr. Sergio Syjuco. And he said that there are 4 prime aspects in differentiating a luxury home and a luxury home builder in the market. And these are aspects that he has taken to heart for this home and for all the properties that he has built. First, quality materials. And you can see this through the travertine, arabescato marble, solid Nara, Brazilian marble, and monumental stone showcased in this home. Second, you have the layout. This property has an open horizontal layout which fits well with the lot shape and also has a living area, spacious rooms, and an entertainment area that caters to a dynamic lifestyle for you and your family. Third, the design. You can see that from the facade as well as the incorporation of the designer furniture and a one-of-a-kind artwork and lights from Kenneth Cobonpue that all fit seamlessly to the form and function of this home, along with the media cabinetry and the thought that went into every aspect of this home's use and aesthetic. Fourth, the craftsmanship. And you can see that from the main door to the ornate designs and the clean and polished lines of this property. These four aspects have truly been embodied by Excalibur Builders and this home, and Mr. Sergio Syjuco's proven track record along with his value proposition of going beyond the client's expectations truly proves that Excalibur Builders is an authentic luxury home builder. Now we're back.
Yeah, Jake, thank you so much for showing us that interview. You know, it gave a lot of insight about the property and also the people behind it. And it really just shows how there's so much effort and work that has gone through the whole process of making this house, which I feel that people who potentially want to invest in this place want to see and they want to know. So there's a sense of work, there's a sense of transparency, most importantly. So thank you so much for that. Thank you for having me here. And for sure in the future, when I decide to make a huge investment like this, because let's face it, at the end of the day, at some point, everyone wants to have their own home, right? Yes. And when I am already in that part of my life, when I have kids, hopefully a lot, enough to fit all of these rooms, I'll definitely invest with Excalibur Builders. So thank you so much for that.
That's so great to hear, Jamie. And thank you also for taking the time to tour this property with us. Thank you also to our audience for watching this video. And if you have a property that you'd like to build a dream home on because you've been inspired by this video, don't hesitate to contact us through our details in the description below so that you can get connected to Excalibur Builders and Mr. Sergio Syjuco so that he can build you your gorgeous dream home. And of course, don't forget to click that like button and that subscribe button, and see you in our next video.
See you.
See you.